What's up, guys? It's me, Spectrar, here in another video in Factorio. Sorry it has been so long. It has been a struggle to record this game. I've had a lot of recordings corrupt and audio being lost all over the place. It's been a real struggle. But I have cordoned off, essentially, a section of land that I'm now going to build my factory in. And walled it off really well. Now, the weakest parts of my infrastructure are now... Well, I haven't completely cordoned it off. I need to... Oh, I need to fix this edge. Ooh, which makes me tempted to get rid of this wall and replace it with the way I'm building this wall. And then... Oh, God, I'm tempted to make my wall bigger now all of a sudden, now that I'm looking at the map. So, like, here, I'll allow you guys to see kind of what I'm doing. I was coming down here because I had a whole bunch of laser turrets on me, and I was just going to fill out all the empty space with laser turrets, said this was better defended. But what I'm actually tempted to do now is... Because I've tried to redo some recordings, I can't remember what I've shown you, what I have not. This is essentially my new wall. And I've made it so that eventually I can put artillery back here and supply the artillery. Not sure whether I'm actually going to use the rail track that I put back here, but it is what it is. Essentially what I've done is, and I haven't supplied these with ammo yet, but I got laser turrets and then a flamethrower that is just far enough away. The little end corners are a little bit weird, but just far enough away to where the other one can help cover a section of wall, and then out here it overlaps a little bit, so you can kind of see that between the two flamethrowers, because they're probably the most damage dealing thing I have. And then the lasers are actually really good, and then supplied by a turret here, which in its own way is good. I think it's better against the faster moving smaller guys that are going to be getting up to the wall. And then I have landmines. And then back here I have these that will then repair and resupply, landmines and all that stuff as things get damaged. So that way, while I'm out here in the wall, I can kind of just ignore everything that starts building up. Eventually start, clearing out waves and stuff like that as I need to. But essentially, bunker myself in. And then as I need supplies, build these outlying things. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm tempted to just include these into my wall. Leave the train system the way it is. And just like go out and explore for more resources later, because I still need to set up an outpost for this crude oil. But I'm tempted to come down and attach to this, delete all of this walling and replace it, and have my wall basically come out to here and just come up and meet this guy, and maybe come out to here, meet this guy, and go in. Because out of all my satellite places, this one's the best defended because it's actually got the oil for flamethrowers. But let's just go inspect it real quick. I have some stuff on me to defend if I have to. You see, this one is not bad. But, it's definitely not the most ideal. I don't want to make my closed off base too big. Trees. But this one is the most potential, ooh, don't run me over, to defend itself the best. Yeah, I basically just need to fill it in with more. In fact, let's do that real quick. Fill it in with more of these laser turrets. I could put more ammo turrets in, but it's a hassle to hook them up to the ammo stuff, and you have to do stuff with the pipes, and it's all sorts of a mess. So I think I'll just kind of fill in where I can with things. This one's a little bit weird and spacey. Oh well. Then if I need to, I can come redo the wall. Like if I lose this, come back and fight for it again. That's a little bit better. More in here. Should really modify placement of all the turrets, but like I said, I'm too lazy and this is working, so. Go. Is this? Yeah, this is full, which is good. There we go. There we go. That to defend this wall. But I'm tempted to extend my wall even further, actually. It's funny that I didn't think about it until I started recording. Because I've had plenty of time to kind of think about it and change things. But yeah, I think I might. I mean, even if I just come out to this wall and stop, then branch off into meet this, just so that this area is cornered off. Maybe I'll do that and just hope I don't lose my copper. Maybe go beef up the copper a little bit, and it just won't have the flame. Obviously add another extra layer to the wall. Might need to come down and add the bots to help do essentially what that one is doing and come repair. Power's not set up nearly as efficiently here. That is okay. We'll make the best of it. I was going to start looking at setting up my base because there's a couple things I wanted to test that I didn't fully understand yet. Maybe go set up that outpost for the oil that's to the west. Because right now our oil intake is really slow. This is just like super hacky messy, but go away, tree. There we go. This is looking much more populated turret-wise, which is good. Is what we want. Okay, now hopefully this can defend itself. So I don't want to corner off too much of an area. So yeah, we'll bridge this down. Possibly replace this part of the wall since it's going to be the weakest link. Come straight across. And then branch off of down into this and reinforce this outer wall as well. That's what we'll have to do. Yeah. Yeah, this poor outer wall is not. I'm going to beef this up a little bit real quick. Never mind. I don't have very many laser turrets left on me. Some of the bots on my back are doing some repairs. I'll let them finish them off. There we go. Boys happy? Okay. So maybe offline I'll finish off the wall since that's kind of boring and monotonous. What to do now, though? I need to head back up to the base. Is this being attacked? That was, wasn't it? Can I have some more of these? Question is, do we have space? Yeah. We'll do that to kind of help just reinforce that corner a little bit. Okay, here's this poor sad state of what's left of my factory. In case you guys didn't see that last time, I honestly don't remember. Probably should have watched the last video just to see where I left off. But this eventually will need to be expanded. Both of these will probably have to be expanded a little bit. And I want to move the solar. I think I want to move all the solar up to here. Which means eventually I'm going to have to probably fill in that little bit of water. Yeah. And I need to fill in these spaces with the radars so that I know what's going on in there. So maybe we ought to fill up on some solar. Go over there and start creating our solar fields. One of the things I wanted to know is that with these, I thought if I put that there, tell my robot to go build that. Okay, so if they are next to each other, they do show the link. They don't have to overlap. Do they show the link after it's built? Go build that. They do when I have it in my hand, but as soon as... Okay, so it doesn't... Oh, but when I hover over it, it does. Okay. I need to go look at a wall and make sure that's actually happening with my stuff. Because it felt like it wasn't for some reason. This is kind of what the new solar stuff will look like. It's a little bit more densely packed. And I want to have it out of the way to where I don't feel like I need to have these pathways to get through it all. Then I can kind of tear all this down. Like these. See, they don't have the connection. Which is really irritating. And now they're not even showing a connection to this. What's going on? Is it because I didn't just build it? If I delete that one and delete this one, put it away. See, it's still showing it. I don't understand what is happening. Why isn't it connecting to these? Because my robots built it? So I need these networks to talk. I may have to rebuild them all. We'll leave it for now. Like if I, for kicks and giggles, build something else, delete it. See, it's still showing. I don't know why it does that. These ones were all built with the personal robot stuff that I have on me to help me build while I was doing things. But let's go grab solar stuff and have that in my inventory so that I can set up solar fields. These boxes represent the entirety of my base. I don't know if I ever showed you those. Let's make sure that I have... This is all stuff to build the walls, but I need to make sure I have stuff for solar. So I might actually put wall stuff back for now. I have an excess of walls. Ammo I can put away for now. And the mines I can put away for now. The nice part about having excess that I made of everything is that for repairs and stuff, I will have extra as well. Once I get the factory going. Solar. Jeez, I almost sat there and forgot. Let's grab about half as much. I don't need all this wood on me. Let's grab as many of those as we can get. Except I also need those. So, let's put some of the military turrets away. Probably should have brought them up here. Let's put some of the stuff away that is just not... It's needed more for building the walls than anything else. I don't know if there's rock in my inventory, but there is. I'm going to need some of these and probably more of these. Okay, let's go up. Oh shoot, but I need earth to fill in some of this space, and I probably need the explosives. Do I have any explosives on me? Now I do. Did I build any dirt anywhere? One of these? No. But over here. I have a feeling I did not. Dang it. At one point I was considering it, and then I don't know why I chose not to. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's... Where is it? Oh, that's going to be slow. Well, we'll do what we can with the inventory space we have. I don't want to take it all out again right now. Let's come up here and at least start building our solar field. Kind of show you what I have. And I might need to change the blueprint. Which is entirely possible. Let's start with just straight up solar. Let's leave us room for when we need to add artillery. So let's do that. I think these ones are okay. I don't remember what it is about this that I thought was so inefficient. Probably the amount of connection towers. Are they not connected to each other? Oh, they're not connected. They're gonna have to overlap to connect? Shoot, I could have sworn I measured it out to where they connected. That's not good. That's not good. Well, up here so that little bot friends can finish their little jobs. So this is telling me that I need to overlap by one. That's annoying. How could I put that away? God, it really is just barely off to be able to connect. Can I put a bigger one in there? I got the big electric poles. How big are you? You're pretty big. The problem is that these are allowing me to get into the corners. By putting this here, I'm able to build all the way out to this corner. That's why I did it like that. Here's the energy one, and it would also have to come in. Oh, God, that's so annoying. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. Oops. How are other people doing it then? They must not be... must be doing something better than me. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to do this. It's the only thing I can say. Quickly grab the grenade. Destroy those trees. There are going to be a lot less trees in this world. Grab what dirt I have now. Can't see that. Barely did anything. Got plenty of everything for now. We'll just kind of keep trying to decide how to space these out now. Because what I can do is have just one of these to then connect the rows. This needs to be deleted. Or at least part of it does. We'll do that. And then it needs to be rebuilt. Go, robots, go. I was tempted to put more on my back, to be honest. So now I can do that. There we go. Now everything's connected. And I can do one of these in between to then connect the next row in. And leaves me... I guess it still leaves me space to move. Like I was saying I wouldn't do. But at least it's better than it was. So we'll kind of fill in this row as much as it will let me. Yeah, just have to get dirt to fill this in. But I can take my grenades. Preemptively get rid of some of the trees. Bada boom. Okay, let robots. The hard part about the robots is you can't run away too much because they take forever to catch up to you, and then if they run out of charge, they start moving slow like this, and then you have to kind of wait. Okay, so I've built up a pretty decent amount. I almost feel like I should have filled in some of this space, but, you know, oh well. We're close to the same amount of solar we have down here. Especially once we fill all this land in. Which I plan on doing, which means now I kind of need to allocate enough space to match this. So that way we're up to at least what our current grid is. Which means I need to destroy some more trees. I don't know, some of you might be yelling at me that you had a bad enough seed, you got a bad seed and didn't have as many trees and you're mad that I did it. But remember at the beginning of the series, or not the beginning of the series, somewhere into the series, at least a couple episodes in maybe, I did give you the seed, so if you wanted to try this place out that had a ton of trees. And this is consuming a bunch of the CO, or the emissions for me, but you know what, oh well. The place is green enough to where I can go out and get more trees other places if I absolutely have to. Now we can start building our batteries, which need the same connection. There we go. Then I can double check that I actually did this efficiently. So we'll let our boys go out and build it all. Then there was something possibly about this that I did wrong. Oh, having that center one probably. There's probably no reason for me to have that center one. Do I care enough to change it, though? How lazy am I? Why aren't those connected? Oh, they're connected. They just have no power? I will wait for the sun to come up before I continue. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I could have made this center tower. Shoot. Ah, shoot. I wonder if I could have replaced the center battery with this thing. Oh, man. Let's test it with this one. Oh, that is a big electric pole. I did it on this one. Which means if I do this... Oh, it is connected. No problem with, like, room to spare. Oh, no. So if I... Hold on, we need to do an experiment. I build this. And get rid of that. Instead, put a big electric pole there. Now we don't really need to finish the other side. Then do another one. It's like right there. Stop that. And instead put a large electric pole. Shoot! Okay. Looks like I am redoing this whole field. So that way I don't have to deal with a bunch of channels. Which means I'm actually going to just sit here and first off delete all of this. Shoot. Because yeah, then I don't have to deal with these pathways because I don't really care. Because I mean, looking at this, I'll maybe leave a couple pathways. But for the most part, I shouldn't have to access any of this once I set it up. Shouldn't, being the key word. Well, darn it. I knew there was something. And I'll reset up the blueprint up here on this one. In fact, let's start moving towards it. Help my boys out. But I don't remember. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's the grid. Which means I need to got that boy eventually, and add in a big pole. Actually, can I edit this? Right click to open. Need to upgrade items and entities. What? No, I need to... Because you can like temporarily disable parts of it. But can I not... No, well, let's delete it. And then... Blueprint. That sucker. Name you solar. There we go. Okay, so let's... get rid of these as well. Let's just make sure that this is actually going to work with this new blueprint. So I'll make sure I'll help my bots clear out stuff. Help clear out this one. Okay, so yeah, that's what I want. So that way it connects. Okay, so I'm going to have to clear out all this, fix the walls, and I think I want things set up to where when I start building and attracting all of these bad guys that are all around here, that I'm set up to defend myself properly. So I'm resetting up solar so I can clear this. I'll add a little bit of extra when I start to build so I can keep up with, because right now I think this is overpowering all of our electric turrets that I think consume quite a bit of energy. So I need to make sure I have enough to do that, and at least the start of my factory plus the outposts. So I think for now, off camera, so to speak, I'm going to finish the wall with the new idea I just had and kind of have it come through here, up into here, finish reinforcing these with thicker walls and all that stuff. And then next time we will set up the next oil outpost, because this one is not supplying oil to us nearly fast enough. And I might... This one seems a little bit too small to really worry about. Is there another one anywhere? Maybe. There's a small one. 405%. This one's 1200. This one was only 183. This one's... Oh, here's another one. Ooh, that one might be another one worth doing. Maybe we'll set up a couple? I don't know how well the train tracks in between the bases defend themselves. I'm yet to see them get attacked. But essentially this one, what it's doing right now is it's coming up to this one and sitting for like a minute. And then coming back, sitting for a minute. Or no, it's picking up everything it has here, leaving, sitting here for a minute to refuel and rearm. Dropping everything off and then coming back out. And so I think I might have it add these two to its route. Well, at least start with this one, and then I want to also add this one. Because I want oil to not be so scarce as it is, because I have a feeling we'll be using more of it as time goes on. With not only the defense of our walls, but with just production in general. So I think I might... Do I need to get more bots? I know I don't have the maximum amount of bots right now. Even I'm like missing one for my backpack right now because I don't know what happened. like ran out of power, didn't keep up with me, and just got destroyed. And then the time after that, we'll actually start rebuilding the base. Sorry it's been so long since updates. Hopefully you guys are excited to see it back. If not, I might, I don't know, continue this on my own off camera and just give you occasional updates on it. I don't know. I'm having a to let you in on my head of what I'm thinking about this channel. I'm having a hard time deciding which games to play that I can edit in an entertaining way. Because let's be frank, I'm really bad at editing, and my editing style is really crude. And some games that could be really fun for videos require a lot more editing down to stay entertaining, because there's a lot of dull in between. This game is kind of bordering on that. There's a lot of other games where I'm like, oh, that could be really fun to like record, but then I'm like, oh, the editing for that is beyond my skill and time. I don't have I don't love editing videos enough to want to do that. So I'm having a really hard time finding games to fulfill all of that, so to speak. So, let you in on what I'm thinking about and stuff like that, but I hope you're still at least somewhat enjoying it, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.